What?
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far. Who we are is just a
He doesn't care about it either, as he's putting in a lot of harassment. The abducted Skonders. I've seen this play before. That's first blood. Down onto the Tom Kench. Joker didn't see it coming, but we did. We watched Kingzone Dragon X play that exact move against Griffin earlier in the season.
And Joker even had a heal to try to deal with it. That means he can't get back to lane for now. Just his Guardian and heal easily pop. Dread's onto OnFleek and everything falling apart.
Yeah, what's happening? Dread jumping onto the Olaf as this Lee Sin and Afrika looking to get themselves to 3 wins in the first round robin very early in this match.
See, there's a win here. 50-50 smite coming.
That's another fantastic body slam. Jelly's turned around a pretty forgettable performance and turned it into a game-winning one.
But he's felt the back bat a couple of times.
Humble Dash is on cooldown now as he will be able to get a knock-up onto a couple of members of Afrika Freaks here. Dodges the Q, but the Claw of Doom comes forward. Yucal from the side and does have Aftershock to help take the turret shot as well. Really, the turret is on fleek, looking to Predator his way forward. That's a great knock-up. Infernal Chain going to come in, but there's the World Ender onto Keen. He will be able to resurrect, but I have a feeling he's not going to go too much further. The ultimate does come down under toe land.
A collection of best of ones. It is actually a full 3-game series.
Well, Dread, he's going to find a kick here. Gets the flash off as well as Summit's going to be thrown back towards his turret, but that's not where he wants to go.
It's the return gank we called for. We know that the ult was popped, therefore, Sitting Duck is the Aatrox. He goes down, flash still available, and Jelly says, ult time!
I've seen this one before, as that's going to be the Devour. Joker keeps Ghost alive for a little bit longer. Grey Health is going to be there, but Killer Instinct is exactly that. The last bit of the Q comes down, and Aiming. It's actually really, really nice. It's on fleek. Oh, he might get kicked, but not going to happen. The Ragnarok is going to be there as Yucal wanting to follow up, and it's not going to last for that long here. Level 7, Keen going to grab it with the very ends of the Chain Lash. And Yucal does have the ultimate, so the Infernal... Oh my god, Yucal, he will not stop. Teleport immediately towards the bottom side. He is everywhere on the map right now. Another special delivery. The ward comes in. Joker, sorry, buddy. You ain't going anywhere. You are food for our Kai'Sa, who's getting well fed at this stage of the game. Summit tries to help out here, aiming very, very low. Keen has a Chaos Storm, though, as he dives on forward, and Ghost, no reaction. Chaos Storms everywhere, but I'm scared of Keen's one as Dove underneath the turret now. Ghost here as well, and Afrika Freaks, they just want to continue pushing forward.
A huge see your death moment for Summit. He was too far gone. The teleport being
incredibly night and day in one single series. I mean, game number 1, he was even a passenger.
You know why? Because it hasn't been about aiming. He is the
guess
benefactor of first Jelly, then is Lee Sin. This time it's another roam coming through. Jelly is just presenting the dinner on the most appetizing platter again and again. And it's a smorgasbord of kills for the Kai'Sa to feast off. Deep teleport comes in from Summit. Unfortunately, they didn't do their due diligences, and there was another teleport there to follow. He goes down, and it's because aiming hasn't had to be.
Out of turret in the mid lane. Ultimate coming in there onto OnFleek, I believe. Very interesting. No, actually, it was just a Circle of Frost, as here's the engagement. The ultimate barrel is going to go wide, but Joker just dies as an afterthought. You've got Chaos Storm flying in there. Summit gets into the backline, though. World Ender keeping him alive, but aiming, just taking no damage from this Aatrox, and Keen with the Chain Lashes zoning everyone out of the way. Afrika just feel too far ahead.
The bowl, the spoils, that play works if you're even in goal, but from behind. The damage just doesn't stick like it looks like it will. If you're looking at it zoomed in and remembering the shy, you think people are going to explode.
Oh, splash forward from Aiming. This is the guy we wanted to see.
Really nice.
This is the game where an 80 carry and a top laner are just going to steal it from under the jungler's nose. Let's have a look at this fight yet again.
Far from perfect. Jelly misses his ultimate this time, but Keen has the Aatrox ult and says, Sivir, you're doing nothing. And Sivir doesn't get to do anything at the start. It's a huge entrance from Summit, but he doesn't have the items, he doesn't have the damage to actually threaten the backline. The instant insult on injury, the thing we've talked about all day, is that last kill from Aiming.
Yeah, everyone just moving on out of the way, and Aiming says, well, Ghost, if you're going to stay here, you're going to die.
Void Seeker hits and it's absorbed, but look at how much damage he gets in. How many crits is that? It's just one crit. It's not even a high roll on 2 crits.
Yeah,
it's one crit, 1 auto, and a Q, and he's just dead.
Aiming a little bit of a rude awakening, but he's got his Runan's Hurricane completed. 3 items now on the Kaiser.
If he doesn't die, this is pentakill speed.
Dread's dead.
Well, there you go.
Well, you've got Yukal able to get a fantastic flank here from the top side as well. They don't know anything. Circle of Frost lands on 2 Dub. Has to go golden immediately. Joker's out of the fight. Dread makes it out, but that's exactly what he wants to do. But Summit is battling all of them. World Ender comes through. The Victor, the only one to die just yet, as Summit can't get on Aiming. Man, that was close, though.
It was. He was fighting in melee range of the Aatrox. 1 nerf less and he dies. He lives through it, though, and that means that they get away with this one.
Keen looking to jump on top. That's 1 spell shield, but you need so many for Silas. Look at this. Yukal and Keen roaming around as the death squad that we know they'd be capable of. Jelly going to join in here as on fleek. Yeah, you don't have Ragnarok anymore, my friend. You're going to get flanked. We're staggering the backs as the Abscond comes forward. Keen, special delivery. You're going to get a kill and the Baron as Aiming is chasing Catfish. I think I know what's for dinner tonight, Papa Smithy.
Well, it's looking pretty juicy. Joker puts a wall over. I don't really know why.
Can you? Oh, he didn't go for the spit out over the wall, which would have been very cute. Grey health is there. Absolutely everything. Dove going to come on down. Dread's got the smite though, and Keen. Oh, not going to find the abscond there as the Chaos Storm does come in. Kingslayer not going to be doing what we want it to, as Dread having to move away from this Infernal is exactly what he doesn't want to do. And now the kickback. Oh god, they're just so far behind. Sandbox, I mean, in any other game, they would have a fantastic advantage, but right now, Ghost is in the wrong game of League of Legends. By the looks of things, he thought that he was blue side.
Speaking of stakes.
Yeah, that was pay to win from Keen there. Just understanding he's got way more gold, he can pay for the victories. The Abscond is going to pull him right on top of the Olaf. It's melee range as Yukal is going to go golden. Massive explosion in the backline as Jelly demonstrating who the best Gragas is, or doing his best impression. Joker going to explode like he has done all game, and that's going to be it. Afrika Freaks are going to do what we thought was impossible and take down Sandbox after what was an extraordinary disaster of a game number 1. Aiming wanting to use all the cooldowns that he possibly can before eradicating the map of this Nexus.
And it's so much more than the series scoreline. The plummet was done with. Is unbelievable. They have 20 kills to the 3 of the enemy. They flex with their mechanical monsters, and for once the monster is a toothy one that looks really damn scary to face check. They go in there, Yukal gets out of lane and gets going. Not on the Aurelion Soul like we might have expected, but it all came together on the Lissandra especially. And Afrika Freaks, this is a team we've been searching for. Where were the signs? They weren't there for 8 best of 3s, but they smashed them in your face in the 9th best of 3. And what a different proposition the second round robin is now for Afrika than it was before today.
And the way to epitomize this victory over their other victories is, in other Afrika Freaks victories, you're wondering who you're going to give the MVP to. You're like, esports, and we could have the resurgence of the Afrika Freaks.
I hope they can at least, whatever their final scoreline, play in this style and hold people accountable. Be a dream crusher at worst and a playoffs team at best, because even if they can make top 5, they might get some smiling aiming moments that can make their fans, who clearly have suffered with them based on the reactions after game number 2, reach the ecstasy that on paper
Make me feel so crazy, still